you hurt me so much. I don't really want to talk about it.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career, just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is out there with O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant still a Brooklyn net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle. And the decision... was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Pass to O'Neal. It's Durant on the wing. Over Tatum. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Claxton's got... going with his first points of the game for the Nets.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Brown. Williams can't get it to go. Irving against Smart.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Durant. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Irving passes to KD. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fades back. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Boston. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Now here's Durant. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Drops one in from the wing.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
Smart against Irving. There's the drive. Tries again. Claxton, no good. Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tatum finds Smart. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by O'Neal. Irving looking for an opening. Fires from deep. Royce O'Neal, and that's good.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Brown outside. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Shot, high post. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
KD against Tatum. Outside Irving. From deep. And the pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. Here's Claxton. And at last, they get one to fall. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Smart against Irving. Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 34-point game against Miami.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They get a hand on it. Tatum dishes to Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. Inside. Horford the pass to Williams. And good that time.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Durant. Last game, 26 points. Irving kicks to O'Neal. Here we go, one-on-one. Durant against Tatum. Pass to Smart. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Smart passes to Tatum, takes the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Durant, here we go. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Brown, no good on the free throw.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Simmons. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Warren. Pass to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Got a hand on it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others not so much. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And I think the Nets, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Irving drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Smart against Irving. Tatum looking around. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris has checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Smart. So it's the Celtics now. 6-point lead. Williams. Basket counts.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Irving against White.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
When Kyrie Irving is engaged, guys, this guy is almost unstoppable. The handle, the finishing ability, the absolute fearlessness when the game hangs in the balance.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Endorse this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
On the clock, Pritchard gets the bucket.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Nets trail by 9. Irving with it. He has 6. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 8.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Harris against White. That one, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Williams. He kicks it to White. On the wing, Williams fires the three. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And they pick up 2. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Brogdon against Warren. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn.
Thomas checked in for Kyrie Irving. So a moment now to see the story for Malcolm Brogdon. Nets trail by 10. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
And Boston has possession. Here's White with some arc. Griffin a screen on Thomas. Outside for Griffin. To the right side. Off target with his three. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Simmons. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. And Simmons with the rebound. Left side, Warren. The Nets working the ball around now. And here's Harris from the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And 1:01 left in the first. Harris against Brogdon. Griffin a screen on Harris. Outside Griffin. From deep. Again, Griffin missing. Griffin's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Thomas passes to Claxton. Out to Harris. Now Warren. Back to Harris. Beyond the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Joe Harris has 0 doubt about his ability to knock down range shots. How pretty is that?
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. White the pass to Williams. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Thomas against Williams. On the wing, Harris. For the 3. Offensive rebound. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 6. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top, up by 3. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Boston has possession. They've led by as much as 10. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams, Griffin out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Smart, and it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. Durant kicks to O'Neal. Back to KD. Fires the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Smart after Ben Simmons' bucket. No problems knocking that one down. Tatum's got 16 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Yes, that goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Celtics leading by 5. Smart kicks to Tatum. Launches it. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
He's off on the first. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris' depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
And the second free throw, good. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And he nails the third. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Wants to get it to KD and does. Out on his own on the break. O'Neal kicks to Thomas. Nets passing it around. There's the pass to Curry. From past the arc. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Smart passes to Tatum. Brown right side. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to O'Neal. Simmons left side. And stolen by Tatum. To the inside. Williams kicks to Tatum. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Down low. Back to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Smart passes to Horford. Kicks to Tatum. Three-pointer. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Curry has it in the corner. There's the three. Rebound, Boston.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Simmons against Smart. Steps back and shoots. Unable to get that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Curry kicks to O'Neal. Three-pointer. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. A leaner. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Nets trail by 8. Pass to KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Well, this is the dilemma you're in. Kevin Durant is a difficult check. He's going to draw contact. And oh, by the way, I'm 90% from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Thomas. Tatum. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The kick out to Irving. Going inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Irving.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Thomas. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Marcus Smart. So he gets them both. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Boston, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And the first one drops.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. And the shot goes down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Launches a three, and that's good. Jason Tatum for three. Tatum's got 26 points. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
White's checked in for Boston. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Celtics second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing by 5. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Tatum. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans. Brown, good.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
White against Simmons. Nets passing it around. It's Curry outside, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Brown. Off the left rim and out. The Nets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And then Simmons slams it in. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Griffin's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's. Simmons inside. Light covering. And that one, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Williams. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
Passes to Irving. And here's Harris from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Harris has got his second basket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Now Irving, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Curry kicks to Irving. From downtown, and the Nets, another three.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball. And when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Nets. Boston also with the sub. Ogden's checked in. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Tipped away. Here's Pritchard. Nobody near Williams. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 5.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Now here's Irving. Guarded closer. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Brogdon. Right the pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Williams a screen. And he drives in. Pritchard gets the bucket. He has 5.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside, Simmons. Harris finds Simmons. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's White. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And White slams it in.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Brooklyn leading by 3. Harris outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Now the pass to Williams. Outside to Brogdon. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Irving drives in. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Irving. Wide, a screen on O'Neal. Here's Williams. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Warren. Harris kicks to Warren. Nets passing it around. Irving for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
For 3, Brogdon. No good on that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Brooklyn Nets.
I love what they're doing in the paint, being aggressive, being physical. That netted them a big portion of their points tonight.
And continuing with those high percentage looks is key to them keeping this lead.
Shifting focus, let's take a look at the guys who could have a potential spot in this year's three-point contest.
And, you know, if I played in today's era, I would have shot a lot more threes. Matter of fact, I probably could have doubled my career attempts.
You know what? If you would have shot more threes, there would have been more helmets made because people under the basket would have been getting hit a lot.
You're lucky my bodyguard's not here. You're lucky.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaylen Brown. David?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. We don't want to hear this news as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
The guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is out there with O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Taken away by Williams. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. And it's Williams throwing it down.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. Second shot opportunity, and it's Durant laying it in. KD's got 10.
That's Kevin Durant, his height, his reach, and his activity on the offensive window. That's easy money for him.
Williams, a screen on Durant. Tatum dishes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Curry. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Durant can't get that one to fall.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense, and slams it home.
Williams, a screen on Irving. Tatum against Durant. And again, it's Boston converting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Irving. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. There's the pick. Curry. They get it again. Claxton. Williams with the defensive effort.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Smart against Irving. Smart passes to Williams. For the lead. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Curry dishes to Irving. Back to Curry. Over Tatum. Here's O'Neal. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Smart passes to Horford. Tatum with a screen on O'Neal. The kick out to Tatum. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Thomas subbed in for Kevin Durant. Second free throw, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Brogdon against Curry. Here's Claxton. He's got 6. Thomas up top, guarded by Tatum. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here's Brogdon. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Now here's Smart after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Sinks the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here is Curry after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Irving misses. For Boston, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. In the corner, Smart with it. Here's the 3, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Nets trailed by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Simmons working it over. Passes it to Claxton. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Horford. And the Nets miss again. Here's Boston now. They're on a 19-6 run. The pass to Tatum. It's Williams, high post. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group. In for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. White, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Here's Simmons. 14 points for him. Pass to Warren. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pritchard passes to White. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Boston making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
Thomas with the ball. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's White. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Here's White. Takes it off the glass. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
T-shirts. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody.
Warren dishes to Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Will it go? And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is Brogdon. A 3-ball. They get it back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And both free throws good for Williams. Nets trail by 12. Now here's Simmons. He's got 14. Pass to Warren. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the block. White looking around. Outside Williams. Williams has a screen for Brogdon. To the paint. The shot by Williams, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
Williams, a screen on Thomas. White. Outside Williams. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. That's tipped. Floats one up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nets trail by 10.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Right side Simmons. The pass to Warren. 1:49 left in the third. No good from 11 feet. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. Wide, a screen on Thomas. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Williams trying to break free. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Williams. Brogdon's got 5.
You have to appreciate this about Malcolm Brogdon. There's a level of physicality he brings to the guard position. Nice finish through contact.
Passes it to Warren. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Claxton the pass to Warren. This one for 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Driving inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now here's Simmons. 16 points for him. Thomas with it. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Williams. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Brogdon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 7 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Williams against Warren. From 13, he can't get it to go. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. And it's Williams at the center.
Boy, how frustrating it must be when you manage to slow up Irving only to have him drop the floater.
Smart against Irving. Smart kicks to White. Over in the corner, Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Celtics lead by 17.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's O'Neal, following the 3-pointer by Boston. Durant way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Stolen by Warren. To the inside. Here's Harris. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I think it might surprise people that Joe Harris does not mind contact on the interior. That's a nice shot. Wow.
Now here's Horford. The dish to Tatum. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford. The 3-pointer, no good. And it's Warren with the ball for the Nets. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Harris finds Warren. Outside Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. O'Neal from long range. Celtics leading by 15. Outside, Smart. The pass to Williams. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now, here's Tatum. Outside Williams, inside. Here's Horford. Count that bucket. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Well, that's just about sheer effort from Al Horford. The defense made their presence felt, but Horford utilizes his length.
KD on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Smart against Irving. Shoots from the elbow, and the basket is good. Irving's got 28.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Smart against Irving. Tatum down low. Buries the easy one. Tatum's got 37.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside Irving. Outside KD. O'Neal a screen on Tatum. Tatum against KD. Knocked away. And stolen by Tatum. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Tatum's shot is off. Nets trail by 17. Here's Warren. Lays it up off the glass.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Here's White. Drives to the hoop. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Irving passes to Durant. Back to Irving for 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Smart with the ball. Tatum down low. He's covered by Warren.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Now, here is Irving. Here's KD. That shot off.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Outside Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. And the shot is good. Tatum's got 41.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving kicks to Harris. Back to Irving. Shot left block. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics leading by 19. Outside Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's Seth Curry in for Joe Harris. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Williams, and Brogdon subbed in for White.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Unloads from 13. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. He kicks it to Tatum. Williams a screen. Tatum driving.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Irving against Smart. Irving misses.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And it's Williams with the jam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Claxton, following the basket by Robert Williams. Irving misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now Smart. Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's KD. The 15-footer, good.
We talk so often about three-point and restricted area shots, but the best players can score from the mid-range. Count Kevin Durant amongst them.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Tatum takes a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. 13 feet away. No good from Irving.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And here is Durant. Passes it to Claxton. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size. Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
There's the screen. KD passes to Irving. Over Smart. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Irving for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
O'Neal against Tatum. Outside, Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And it's in there.
Well, at close range, you can see KD adjust his touch perfectly, just enough power on that interior shot.
Smart passes to Horford. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here is Irving. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Malcolm, you're on a real roll right now. How do you think things are going?
I feel great. You know, there are going to be stretches where we don't play as good a basketball than the stretches where we're playing very good basketball. So, you know, the key is to have long stretches of good basketball, and that's what we're doing right now.
It's the best you played all season, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.